Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is TJQUaKe, your ghetto gamer, and I'm back here with TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk. That's right, TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk, where, you know, I'm getting the words all screwed up right now. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to show you some stuff today that actually makes you just really kind of go, we are now have made a full circle in the world of derangement. I'm talking pure, just deranged lunacy. And it actually shows you who the true, real racists are in this world, ladies and gentlemen. When they talk about racist white men, racist white people, the colonizers, you're about to find out what true racism really sounds like, because this is what it sounded like to black people back in the 60s when we dealt with it, or at least our grandparents did, and so forth, right? This is what real racism was like, and you're about to see that on the forefront, and you're about to see a really weird way of how it's handled, because a lot of this stuff happens on TikTok. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of this content that we get from all these people say, remember the whole Black Panther bullshit? Oh, you white people need to stay out of them. Don't go see the Black Panther on the first day. You can't wear white. All this stuff like that. You guys got to protect us from the other white people when we watching Black Panther so we can have our Black Panther experience. All that stupid shit that they were doing on TikTok. All these crazy things that you see all the time are actually always on TikTok. But you notice the only people that are allowed to say this stuff are people that are opposite of the right. In other words, if you're on the left, you can be a racist and it's okay. If you're on the right and you're conservative, Christian, whatever, and everything, and you say any little knickknack, you get canceled for it. Anything. Oh, you get canceled for it. But if you're on the left, if you say the same thing on this, you know, white people are this, and we need to get rid of white people and all this other crazy stuff. Oh, it's completely allowed, just like it used to be on Twitter. But now Twitter's been taken over by somebody who actually has sanity and knows how to be, you know, take a position of letting everybody have the freedom to speak. Okay, he doesn't just one-sided like TikTok has become now. Literally, TikTok, that's what it is. And you'll find out the most craziest and the most outrageous things on TikTok. And I'm about to show you that right now, because we have this one Asian girl who is, I believe, I think she's gay or bisexual. I don't know. I think she's one of those. But anyways, of course, she says something on TikTok, and no, nothing happens to her. Nothing happens to her. She can say the most racist bullshits. And you guys about to say that. You're about to see this right now. I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to make this video long and everything, because I just want to show you guys and then just give a couple of my little comments and show you where the hypocrisy is in our culture now. And who's allowed to do these things and who's not allowed to do it anymore. It's quite fascinating. So let's get on with this video real quick. And of course, you guys, if you guys like what's going on, I want to thank all my people that's been coming in here, subscribing, sharing the video. You know, if you guys like what's happening here, what I bring to the table, please do like, subscribe, and share this video. That's right. This is TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk, where I get in here and I talk about all the kind of crazy stuff that's going on in our country and in the world. And of course, I love talking about, you know, movies and games and stuff like that. I actually want to do my next video is going to be on that trailer reaction to the new Indiana Jones 5. Yes, I got some things to say on that one. So let's get on with it. Let's get on with it real quick. Let's get on with see what this girl from China. She lives here in America. Let's see what she's got to say. Let's see what she's got to say about the white people here and how you should treat white people when bringing them around the crew. All right, let's do it. You ready, girl? You ready to say your nonsense? Here we go. Say it.
Controversial opinion, but if you have a token white and you're hanging out with your friend group of color, you need to ask permission from everybody in the group to bring your white friend. Like, don't just bring them. Ask for explicit permission from everyone. Because just because you're comfortable with them doesn't mean that everybody's comfortable with them. I might not be in the mood to deal with white shenanigans that day. That's all I'm saying. And another thing, it feeds into their ego. Like, don't let them think they're a good white person. Don't give them that card to use against other people. Please don't do that.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Wow, dude. It's amazing. This is amazing what you come up with and what you find on TikTok nowadays. Did you guys catch wind of that? Okay. Let's dissect this now. Let's go ahead and dissect this. Okay? Because there's a lot to unpack on this one right here. So the first part right here and everything, we're gonna go here. Let's get back to the beginning of that. You know, because she said some things. You need to ask permission, right? Yeah, you guys you're gonna have to ask permission before you bring your little white friends over. Oh yeah, thanks Hodge Twins for that info, that flow there. So what did she say here? Let's go here and say that again.
Token white, and you're hanging out with your friend group of color. You need to ask permission from everybody in the group to bring your white friend.
Okay, so you need to ask for permission from anybody in your group, okay? Because if you got your group of black friends and you bring your little white friend along, you better ask your black friends or your Asian friends in her case. You better ask them first.
Hey, you guys! I just want to let you guys know. You know my new neighbor that just moved in next door. Yeah. Well, he's white. Yeah.
And everything. Well, what did you say white? What did you say white?
Well, yes, he's white. I was just wanting to know. I know we're doing the big grand opening picnic party tomorrow, and I was just going to bring him along.
Hey. You said your friend is white, and you want to bring him to our picnic? Oh, wait. We have to have a meeting about this. How about you guys? What do you guys think? I don't know. He's white. Yeah, a colonizer. You're gonna bring a colonizer? I don't know about this one, Tyrone. This is the lunacy that we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you gotta ask your friends now if you can bring your white friend along. That's like rich. Are we literally going back into the days of this of segregation and real true racism? Because this is what those motherfucking white supremacists used to say about us. They would be amongst their white friends. Hey, we guys, we got to make sure it's okay with with Jerry and Tom if we can bring that there black guy on over here. Because I don't know. Could you imagine white people saying that same thing that this girl just said just now? Come on, let's go on some more. Let's dissect some more of this stuff. What she said. Let's go back to more. What else was she saying here?
Like, don't just bring them. Ask for explicit permission from everyone. Because just because you're comfortable with them doesn't mean that everybody's comfortable with them. I might not be in the mood to deal with white shenanigans that day.
So she might not be in the mood to deal with white shenanigans that day. What if we said we're not in the mood to deal with Asian shenanigans that day? How would you feel if somebody said that to you? Miss Asian girl that's, supposedly trying to act like she's you're here in our country, you're in America and everything and so forth. I don't see you moving back to China. I don't see you moving back to any of these Asian countries where most of your people would be just mainly Asians there, and you wouldn't have to worry about any white people. No, you decide that you want to be here in a melting pot country, okay? And yes, the majority of the people here are white, That's because they're the ones that, you know, started all the stuff that you're living in right here and so forth. If you don't like them, you don't have to be around them, period. You can go back over to one of your Asian countries and you can live there and so forth. See, if we tell you that, then that's considered racist, though. See what I'm saying? So if somebody says that to her, ladies and gentlemen, oh, you're a racist, you're a bigot, you're an Asiaphobic. That's what it would be called if you said these things to her. But it's okay, though, because, you know, she's a person of color, and people of color are allowed to say this about white people. White people don't get to say any of these things anymore because they have privilege. And you guys just have to sit there and take it up the rear. That's what they're telling you, ladies and gentlemen. They're telling you that you have to just sit there and take it. No, you don't. You don't have to take any of this bullshit. I laugh at this heifer. She's a person that further divides us all. This is the shit that they tell us that they're so afraid of, that they're so afraid of the racial hatred, but yet they're the ones that display it every single time. Let's go on more. Let's hear some more of this girl. Let's put her up on front page. Here we go.
That's all I'm saying. And another thing, it feeds into their ego. Like, don't let them think they're a good white person. Don't give them that card to use against other people. Please.
Don't make them think that they're a good person. Unpack that, ladies and gentlemen. Unpack that. Well, you can't let them think that if you do bring them along, don't let them think that they're really good, because we can't have white people thinking that they're good people, because there's no such thing as a good white person, right, Asian girl? Everything. I'm gonna keep calling her that because see how she wants to use race and everything and call it and be the way she is. I'm going out and I'm just gonna say, hey, hello, Asian girl with the big old lips and so forth. Yeah, what's cracking and so forth. Yeah, I'm talking to you and so forth, because I guarantee you would hate it if somebody was saying these things to you and everything. But no, they think because, you know, the people that have the privilege nowadays, people, it's not white people. It's people of color got the privilege now. You want to know why they got the privilege, ladies and gentlemen? Because they can get on social media sites just like TikTok and anywhere else, and they can say this kind of bull crap. They can put it out there and nobody will say anything to them. She won't be canceled. So TikTok will let her just keep going on and on and on. The only people that'll freaking cancel her will be the people that'll look at her and go, hey, yo, girl, you going a little too far with this one. What are you trying to do? And everything. You see, they don't like it when it's being placed against them, but it's okay to do it to others. See, God said, do unto others as you would have them do to you. So what you don't like being done to you, you shouldn't do to other people and everything. Just because somebody was saying some jacked up shiz to this colored person or to that crippled person or whatever, doesn't give you the right to freaking throw it back at them and so forth. And you know, throw that as a wide blanket. It's a blanket over all white people. They do this. You born white. It's just like you don't have a choice but to just get criticized by people like this and everything. Forget, you know, what you've done in your life that's been significant and good and all that and so forth. No, they only keep looking back at your ancestors, what they did in the past, and they put that all on you. And they're going to do that till the day's end, because this will never end, ladies and gentlemen. They're always going to feel upset and pissed off what the white man did, but yet you live in the white man's country. That's the thing that cracks me up the most. And everything. You guys hate white people so much, but you live and work amongst them. I don't get it. You guys will never freaking change. You guys are the freaking epitome of darkness and everything. I don't get you people. You're trying to basically bring back what pretty much happened to black people back in the day. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to bring it back. And everything. Because again, they took over this country by war. You know what I'm saying? They took it over because they had the technology, they had the power to do so. All they had to do is just use that same power to today and do the same thing again. If they all really wanted to unite, they could easily do that. That's what the Democrats technically want. If you really aren't really paying attention, the Democrats are not who you think they are. You think that they're on your side, but they're not. They want dumb idiots like this girl here to freaking keep saying shit like this. Why? Because it further puts a divide between the races and so forth. The Democrats have never liked it. They never wanted it in the first place. Go back in history and you will find this out. They tried everything they could back in the day. Jim Crow was not just something that they thought up just to think of. They thought of it because they didn't want the white people socializing with other races. The white people are supposed to be the superior ones. And that's what they were trying to do. And all you're doing is helping them make that dream happen because they figured out a different way to do it. See, like I said before, a lion can't change his, a tiger can't change his stripes. He changes his tactics. And that's what they do. They change their tactics. The Democrats just found a better way and a more brilliant way. It's brilliant what they're doing because it's actually working. I'm seeing it with my own eyes every single day and everything. They are literally getting you guys, people of color, of all these other races, Latino, Asian, Black, and even white people, to participate in the way of dividing us and so forth. And the way they're going to do it is they're going to get you to say, well, don't bring your white friends along. Yeah, don't bring them to our meetings. Don't bring them to our campouts, our cookouts, our pool parties and everything. Our clubs, don't bring them. They're not allowed. Isn't that what the white people were doing to black people back in the day? I just thought that was what was happening back in the day when we had the racist white people, not all of them, but the racist ones, that wanted to keep this thing that you're trying to make happen. That's what they were doing to black people back in the day. They were doing it to Asians as well and to Hispanics and so forth. And everything. And now they found out a brilliant way to do it. We will bring them in and everything. In other words, keep your enemies close so that you know exactly what you need to do to them. And they kept you close. They brought you into their fold and they're making everybody think that they're for us when they're really not. They're really wanting to happen what you are providing right now. That's the reason why these people don't get canceled, ladies and gentlemen. You notice the Democrats don't cancel her. You notice they're all cool with her saying it. Why? Because this is what they want. They want you to be this way. They want you to think like this and so forth. And the more you keep thinking like this and everything, the more you divide yourself from them, which is what they wanted all along. Hello? But you dumb idiots out there haven't figured this one out yet. This whole freaking shit that we're going through with all the right being racist, isn't it mighty funny how the Republicans were the ones that freed the slaves, yet now they're the ones that hate black people and everybody else? How did that happen? How all of a sudden now the Democrats, the guys who fought for slavery to stay in place, how all of a sudden these guys become the good guys? How did that happen? They just changed their mind one day and said, you know what? We want to do kumbaya with the blacks now and all the other races of the world. Yeah, we want to be kumbaya with them. All of a sudden that just changed? And everything? They said, there was a big switch. Man, shut the frick up with all that bullshit. They never switched, you dumb idiots. And everything. They're the same evil ass bastards they were back then. They just got dummies like you who freaking are falling for their freaking shenanigans. Like this girl up here talking about, I don't want to hear your white shenanigans. Well, you are listening to their white shenanigans. You're listening to the Democratic white supremacy shenanigans because those are the motherfuckers that are so smart. They got you dumb. They got you real dumb and so forth. And you guys are just falling right along into the trap. That's what you guys are doing. They're helping you guys divide yourselves from the rest of the world. They don't want you in their club, just like you don't want white people in their club. They don't want you either. You think they want your Asian behind up in there and their freaking barbecues and cookouts? They don't want you there either. And so forth. So all you're doing is helping them get what they want, dummy. These people are so stupid, they don't think. Then everything. It's called having some street smarts. It's about strategic thinking. My mom used to always say, you got to wake up mighty early in the morning to outsmart the racist white man. Because those motherfuckers are constantly got the clock, their little motors and shits in their heads. They're constantly thinking up shit. They're constantly thinking up a way to get over and everything. And the people that are that party are the Democrats. But you guys have all been fooled and thinking that it's actually the Republicans. Kanye West is out here saying stupid shit. But you guys are all falling for it. You guys are all freaking go, oh my God, Kanye said Hitler, and then he loves Hitler, and he put a swastika face on Twitter. Oh my gosh, he needs to be canceled. Do you know Kanye is freaking playing with you dummies? You really think he really loves Hitler? Really? He's on freaking Alex Jones with a freaking mask over his head. He's laughing under that thing. Because you guys are falling for it. It's called good publicity is bad publicity is good publicity. All he does is just keeps his name in the highlights and so forth. I don't know what his stupid plan is. The boy has gone crazy. He's kind of loony a little bit sometimes and so forth. Sometimes he talks kind of cool. And then other times he's like, what, Kanye? What? Okay, here we go. And everything. He doesn't help his case out. But he knows enough to make you guys fall for bullshit. And you guys fell for it. You guys are dumb. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I said I ain't gonna make this video long. I just wanted to throw this out there real quick. Oh my God. Shut the dark side. Yeah, okay. So anyways, you guys, you know what I do. I'm TJQUaKe, yo, Ghetto Gamer. And I don't know, people, when you see people like this, you know what you gotta do. Just freaking throw them out the books. These people are not these are not the type of people you want to hang out with anyway. Nobody wants to hang out with. Look what this girl looks like. She looks like an old muggly, smugly. Who the frick wants to hang out with her anyway? And so forth. I wouldn't want to come to your dadgum event anyway, you dumbass. Everything. And so forth. The frick wants to hang out with your stupid butt. And so forth. Don't bring your white friends like the white people want to hang with you anyway. It's like, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. I won't bring anyone around you. And so forth. And that definitely won't listen to stupidity like this dummy here who's thinking she's smart, but she's the most dumb and ignorant freaking imbecile on the planet. But that's what we get, ladies and gentlemen. We get these woke-ass, politically correct, thinking they know what they're talking about, thinking that they're fighting against injustice when they're the ones that are actually delivering it. So that's all I got to say on this one, you guys. You know how I do. I'm TJQUaKe. I'm out this motherfucker.
Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on Gaming Strain. Bang, bang, blaze it on up, TJQUaKe, we're busting like the 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. TJQUaKe, the Ghetto Gaming Show.